Hello beautiful glue bookers. I didn't plan this glue book session. I just needed a break from the stress, from the noise, from everything. So I'm glue booking and I'm inviting you to sit with me while I do. This isn't a tutorial. I'm not here to teach you anything today. This is just a glue book session that I started recording, not because I had a plan, but because I needed to glue through some anxiety. And maybe you do too. I didn't sit down today with a plan. I just knew I needed to glue something, not to make a perfect spread or the perfect YouTube video. I need to glue just to quiet my brain a little. So that's what I'm trying, that's what I'm doing. No rules, no rush, just paper and glue and breathing through the anxieties. I am Deborah. Welcome or welcome back to the collage table. This is a little different than usual. I won't be talking about my glue booking processes or showing you how to work on your glue books. Today I'm not glue booking to teach you anything. I'm just here, gluing, in the moment, because life has been a lot. There's the big stuff, the state of the world, the weight of the news, the uncertainty that's always in the background now. And then there's all the personal stuff, stress for my business, health stuff I didn't ask for, family relationships that are, complicated. And with closing in on turning 50, some premenopause chaos thrown in too. Some days it's hard to focus on really anything. My brain feels too full, my shoulders are tense, and every morning my body feels like I've been hit by a truck. Nobody warned me about this, and I don't know where to put all my thoughts. But sitting down with my glue books, this helps. There's something about flipping through old magazines and just tearing out pictures that speak to me. It doesn't have to mean anything. I can just let instinct take over, and that feels like relief. I don't have a plan today, just some glue, a pile of scraps, and a need to make space in my head. I've been making glue books off and on for decades, long before I even knew glue booking was even a thing. Depending on what was going on in my life, I had more or less time for it, but I always returned to it. I've done so many crafts throughout the years. I've sewn, I've drawn, I've crocheted, needle felted, embroidered, made resin art pieces, wall hangings. I published some craft books. But glue booking is the one creative outlet I always come back to, and even when I wasn't actively working on a glue book, I would always have a box somewhere where I kept special images for, that day in the future when I would work in a glue book again. Making something with my hands, creating something is part of what makes me feel better. But it's also because it gives my mind somewhere safe to land. You know what I mean? I get to make small choices without any pressure. I can just follow what feels right, not what's logical or productive. There's no right way to do it. And that kind of freedom calms me down. In a world that feels so out of control, having this one quiet space where I get to decide what goes where feels grounding. I've always been impatient. I like control, but lately those parts of me have made things even harder. I'm trying to accept that I can't rush everything, and I can't control everything either. That's tough to accept, especially as I get older and feel time speeding up. There's a history of early dementia in the women in my family, and honestly, that thought lives in the back of my mind too. It adds a new kind of pressure I haven't felt before. And glue booking helps me forget every worry, and I've always been a worrier. Sometimes I wish I could go back to my younger self and just say breathe. To little me, high school me, college me, I'd say, you don't have to carry it all. Things pass. Everything changes. Most of what you're worrying about won't even matter later. I tell her to trust that. I tell her to worry less. Now, at almost 50, I still haven't fully learned that, but I'm trying. And when I'm working on my glue books, the worry quiets down. I lose track of time, I lose track of the pressure. And then, when I look up, I don't feel fixed and maybe not totally calm, but I do feel better. Since I started sharing my videos here on my YouTube channel, something unexpected has happened. People I've never met have been leaving the kindest comments, telling me my work inspires them or helped them feel less stuck. Some even say my voice calms them down. It honestly humbles me. I wasn't expecting that, but reading those words has made me feel a little less alone. Like, maybe we're all out here, quietly gluing through the hard stuff, together. So, if you're watching this while feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just not okay, I hope this video gives you permission to stop thinking for a bit. Take a moment, grab a magazine, rip out a few pages, stick something down. Don't overthink it, don't try to make it good, just glue. Your page doesn't have to make sense. Your life doesn't have to make sense. Just do one simple thing that feels good today. Thanks for being here with me. Whether you're gluing along or just watching, I'm really glad you're here. You could have been anywhere, doing anything, watching anyone, but you chose to spend this time with me, and that means a lot. You're part of my Gluebooking tribe now. Thank you. If you're still here with me at this point in the video, leave me a yellow heart emoji so I know you made it. I'd love to know who's here. And if this video resonated, feel free to share how Gluebooking helps you. I read every comment. And if you haven't already, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps with the algorithm. And honestly, this whole YouTube adventure has been one of the best things to happen to me lately. So thank you, truly. Till next time, bye.